Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Tulane's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this.
Oh, he dropped it! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
He looks that one in nicely. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
Well, that's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Running with power. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They're bringing heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
And when you run screens, it's important that your quarterback buy time, so you can get those linemen out in front and try to really set up the screen. He bought time to the last possible minute, took it on the kisser, but made the completion.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Bully ball on third and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls it and fires to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snags it over the middle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's going to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up 14 over Oklahoma. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A first down for the offense. He'll do it himself. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw. It's Ramos. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That penalty helps some, but it's still 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a move. Quick step and go. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. The play-action fake. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great...
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
10, Ole Miss, 7.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Tulane right back to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. He's right on target. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
17, Ole Miss.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Ramos. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And they'll just down it right there. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Third down coming up after the completion. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Ramos. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked off his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to...
And it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He wants to throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
Tulane right back to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The give to the tailback. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 24 over Oklahoma. He'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Ramos. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Santos. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On the option. Now the pitch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The aerial assault continues. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The back goes in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Snags it at the 30 and still running. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Tulane, 20. Ole Miss, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They're setting up the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense with jumbo personnel. Trying to move them on the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Ramos trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and long coming up here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking for a man. It's Ramos. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Ripping through the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Santos. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when is panicking ever really real? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.